brings it down. It comes to Montgomery, who goes in the paint. His shot is up and in. 33-32. But quickly coming down is Wright. And charging is called. Michael Reed runs over Montgomery, and Montgomery gets up holding his right arm. He'll be all right, though. He's not coming out of this game. And one thing, good sportsmanship has been shown by all of the kids in this tournament. Montgomery gets the inbound pass from Jones, and Montgomery spins away from Parks at the top of the key. He stops, comes left side to Holland. Holland puts a move on, spins, looking to pass, comes back out to Jones. Jones top, man-to-man defense by the Tigers. Holland fakes the shot. Bounce pass inside to Mitchell. He goes up with it. Shot is good, and he's fouled by Brown. James Mitchell has the opportunity to go and get a three-point play.
Pretty good post-up inside there, and we saw him do that a lot last night, too, and he's taking up where he left off last night. James Mitchell, good inside play.
He goes to the line, can shoot one. And he does so, and it's good, and the Blue Devils have come back from a
three-point deficit
to have a two-point lead. Parks comes down for Greene County, looking right side to Miller, comes left side to Mapp. Mapp goes inside to Brown. Brown stops, now goes all the way back outside to Parks. His 14-foot jumper is on the way and good. Went from the right side wing, got two. We're tied at 35. Jones comes down for the Blue Devils, comes right side to Montgomery. Montgomery on top to Holland. We've not seen a three-pointer attempted here this evening. Montgomery, who hit the big one last night, takes one. It's on its way. It's off to the right side. Rebounded by Mapp. Outlet to Parks. Parks comes down, stops, jumper on its way, short. Rebounded by Brown. Brown's follow is missed, but he's fouled from behind.
Now, you mentioned why we hadn't seen a three-point attempt from Pearl River Central. I think one reason because Greene County is picking these guys up man-to-man, full court, and they're really hassling the ball handler and shooter, and they're taking that set three-pointer away from you. I think you have to set from the three-point range. As we saw last night, Pearl River Central doesn't have a guy on the team that can shoot that good jumper from the three-point range.
Javis Brown misses the first. But let me tell you, they sure had a guy that could hit that three-pointer when they needed him, and that was Mark Montgomery.
Oh, they can hit the three-pointer if they can sit up and hit the set shot there, but that jumper, he hit a jumper last night with the buzzer. That was pretty good.
Brown's second shot is good. Jones comes down for the Devils. Left side. Spins, comes over to Holland. Holland puts the move on. Now pulls it back out to Montgomery. They try to go inside. It comes right to Jones, and Jones is fouled. Foul there by Steve Miller. As good passing by the Blue Devils.
That's something we've seen in last night's game and this game. Good passing from the Blue Devils. But it goes back to good coaching. Those things you learn in practice, and they become, you just react instinctively.
Adam Jones will inbound for the Devils. Comes to Montgomery. He takes a three-pointer. It's on its way. Missed. Mitchell almost got it, but it came down to Parks. Couldn't control it. Parks, top of the key, goes in the lane, pops it off to Mapp, and he's fouled by Montgomery. He got it, no doubt about it. He holds up his hand.
Now what we see here, like last night now, against Northeast, Pearl River Central was able to take it inside for the break. If they didn't get it, they would whip it back out to someone set right around the three-point range. But with Greene County, they're picking you up man-to-man all over the court, and that guy is not available to set shot out there.
The gentleman who was fouled was Travis Munford. Mark Montgomery calls a timeout for the Blue Devils. 36-35. Greene County has regained the lead, but that can be very short-lived.
Anytime you find these guys, you're absolutely right. But back on that point though, is that if you're being played full court man-to-man, you've got a guy with you everywhere you go. You're not going to be open for that three-point set shot, and it's very difficult to get a jumper off, particularly when you're being hassled that way. So really, you have to kind of give Greene County some credit for taking that good open three-point shot away from Pearl River Central.
This Greene County club can get really confusing for announcers like us. They've got 3 different Browns. They've got 2 different Millers. And I guess that's it.
That's confusing enough to us, though.
Going to the line for Greene County is Travis Munford, who had 2 points in the first half. 6'3" senior, 6:22. Left in the third period, 36-35, Greene County. Left-handed shot is up and in. hit the front iron, hit the back iron, and rolled in. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Has another one. Left-hander's on its way, and it's short. And Mitchell snatches down the rebound for the Devils. Brown will come down, cross the timeline. Top of the key. Pulls his dribble, comes to McClinton. McClinton goes in the paint, looks to shoot, has to pop it out. He stayed in there 3 seconds, quite a bit longer as he pivoted. But unfortunately, his foot was in the red painted area, and he was 3 seconds was generous. He was in there about 5.
Yeah, 3 seconds is one of those calls officials can make almost any time that they're ready, but they don't call it that often.
Mapp goes on top to Munford, back to Mapp, left side baseline, and they almost throw it away, and Kenny Holland almost comes down with it, but Miller finally controls. Steve Miller, top of the key, comes right side. Now they go baseline to Parks, top of the key, back to Miller. They look inside to Brown. Parks takes one from the outer limits, and it's missed, but his follow is good. Travis Munford took it up with his left hand, which he is left-handed, and got the layup. 39-35. Jones across the timeline. Left side to Holland. Inside to Mitchell. Mitchell spins, puts up the shot, and rolls off wide to right side. Quickly outlet to Miller. Miller shoots it back across court to Munford. Now all the way down to Mapp. His shot is missed. Brown gets the rebound and puts up the easy layup.
Nobody laying a body on Brown in there. You've got to put a body on a guy that's 6'5". He'll eat you up on the offensive boards. And good clean rebound and putback.
Andy Johnson comes in the game, replacing Joey McClinton. Montgomery inbounds to Jones, 41-35 our score. Greene County up on the Devils. Jones comes left side to Holland. We haven't heard from Holland yet. Need to. Pass knocked away by the Devils and thrown away.
Traveling.
As traveling with the ball was Orlando Mapp, and the Blue Devils will retain possession.
Well, he hesitated. That's one of the cardinal sins. You don't leave your feet with the basketball and give up your dribble. He left his feet, then the defense pulled over. He tried to pull it back, but it was too late, and he traveled with it.
Andy Johnson hands it off to Montgomery. Montgomery comes top of the key, comes to the left side to Holland. Holland goes inside to Mitchell. Mitchell off the glass. He misses it. Jones gets the rebound, but a foul is being called on Andy Johnson as he went over the back of another player. Neither team is in the bonus in the second half yet. Coming into the contest for Greene County is Mike Miller. Miller will give Orlando Mapp a blow. Greene County is not far from Eatonton. I'm sure you know where that's at, right? Which is right close to Greensboro. You know where that's at. We'll try to accurately explain where Greene County is. I'm not sure if I can accurately do that, though. They've got the ball presently. Steve Miller pops it on top to Mike Miller. They send it around the horn to Park. Baseline jumper from Travis Munford. It's missed. Rebounded by Adam Jones. Jones herky-jerks down the floor. Now stops. Waits for a passer. Goes to Holland. Holland looking inside to Mitchell. Comes back around and comes to Montgomery, top of the key. They go inside to Mitchell. Mitchell fakes the man up. Brown blocks it. And the ball is tipped around, and Steve Miller controls. They're doing the right thing, just not doing it the right way. Parks passes off to Mitchell. Mitchell's shot is up and in. They're going to say no shot. They're going to say it was foul before the shot by Montgomery. Now the foul situation on Montgomery is going to be critical.
Very critical because he finished off the first half with those 11 points, and he's not only a scorer, but he's a good defensive player, and they're going to need him.
It was before the shot, so Greene County will just take it out underneath their own bucket.
Oh, that's a violation there.
What happened is that Parks, trying to pass it in to Munford, had it knocked out of bounds. Greene County didn't know it was their ball, and neither did the Blue Devils. Parks right side. Greene County has it. Looking inside, they go left side to Munford, back to Parks, inside to Brown. Brown short jumper is good. Can't let him get within 6 feet of the bucket like that. Jones comes across the timeline, goes in the paint, stops, jumper on its way, good. Adam Jones cans it from about 13. 43-37, 3:36 left in the third period here at Macon, Georgia.
You can kind of feel these two teams kind of turning the action up just a notch here.
The Tigers pass it around a little bit. Steve Miller to Parks, top of the key. Now the Blue Devils are in a 1-2-2 zone. Switching up the defenses on the Tigers. Steve Miller to Mike Miller. He'll bring it back around the horn and set up again. Jones goes for the steal, nothing there. Steve Miller takes the 16-foot jump shot, missed. Mitchell gets the rebound, outlets to Montgomery, and Montgomery will bring it down court. Montgomery comes into the paint, stops, pops on its way short. Rebounded by Mitchell. He follows it up off the glass and in.
Good offensive board, and that time you had Brown in better position, but he just out-jumped him.
James Mitchell gets 2, 43-39. The Devils are still in it. 2:46 left in the third. They go around to Munford. Munford's 12-foot jumper is missed. Rebounded by Jones, who goes high. He hits it off a foot, but now gains control.
He dribbled off of the defensive player's foot and still maintained possession.
Jones comes right side to Montgomery. Montgomery's 18-foot shot is good. Just inside the three-point line.
I think Coach Richardson has seen enough of this. He's going to ask for a timeout.
Yes, he has, as the Blue Devils aren't going anywhere. Greene County should know that by now. They trail Greene County 43-41 with 2:19 left in the third. We'll take a 30-second timeout. This is Blue Devil basketball on WRMH. For making this broadcast possible, Coast Electric Power Association, McDonald Funeral Home, C&H Pest Control, Static Chiropractic, Picayune Drugs, Caesar Road Shortstop, First United Bank, Carrier Quick Stop, Norman Stanbro Board, City Rexall Drugs, and Marvin Seal Chevy Buick. Go by and tell these folks thank you for putting this basketball game on the air. They're responsible. Greene County opens this